Original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails, read your emails, and read your reviews, if we have any. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And I'm producer Maria.
Let's see if we have any fun reviews. We had so many last time.
Ooh, we moved up from a 4.7 to a 4.8 average rating.
Oh my
Hey.
God.
Check that out.
Holy
That ain't
Toledo.
nothing.
That ain't nothing.
You've got one from Switzerland.
Okay, read it.
let's hear it.
McDonald's broken ice cream machines, 5 stars from Ferris Bueller 87. Just another reason why this podcast is my fave and deserves 5 stars. I honestly didn't think an episode on McDonald's broken ice cream machines would be interesting, but damn, Melissa blew my mind.
Yes,
what an
I did
insane
it.
story. Well done, web crawlers. Honk honk.
Incredible. Thank you. That was an insane story if you haven't listened to that episode yet.
Great story. Great story. We have 63 voicemails. Is that the...
Yes. We're not playing all of those today. Come on.
Oh my God. Okay.
We'll play.
I mean, we might
half
say,
of those.
occasionally we might do a double mailbag episode a week like we did one week if we're just watch out.
Watch out.
Just
Okay,
to
let's
catch
get
up.
into them. Let's get into them. We
Let's
have
get
so many.
into them. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, first one.
Hi, this message is for web crawlers, and my name is Laura. I'm from Ohio, and I just want to say that I am like a day one listener. I followed Allie on Twitter for like several years now, and
Nice.
when I heard about this show, I was like, this is literally perfect, and I stand by the fact that I don't think any podcast will ever live up to it. So anyways,
Wow.
I just wanted to talk about one synchronicity that I had recently and also a topic idea. So my synchronicity is that this is a little bit ago, but I was on Twitter and I was reading this thread about like Tony the Tiger, the one's like, they're great or whatever from Frosted Flakes.
Yes,
and I was reading
I've
about
heard
this
of
thread and it was like so random because like who talks about Tony the Tiger ever? And then I went to talk to my fiance and I was like saying something and like 2 minutes after I read this and I was like, how are you doing? He's like, I'm great. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, what is happening? And it really freaked me out because, I mean, I don't really consider myself someone who talks about Tony the Tiger all the time. So that was just weird. And then in terms of a topic idea, I am currently in grad school at OSU at Ohio State University. And
Ooh la la.
there was like this missing persons case that happened back in 2006. This guy named Brian Schaefer disappeared out of a bar called Ugly Tuna. And, like, he was seen on camera going back into the bar, and then he was never seen leaving, and his body or himself has never been found. So it's just, like, this unsolved mystery that is really interesting. So it would be really cool to get your guys' input. And, yeah, thank you so much for doing the show. It feels like hanging out with my friends, especially during the pandemic when I haven't really been able to. So, yeah, thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.
Thank you. I've heard of this. There's this missing person. They show like surveillance footage of him going into the bar, but there's never footage of him walking out of the bar. All the entrances have cameras, and he just straight up disappeared.
That's so crazy. Did they say the bar's name was Ugly Tina's?
I think so.
I would hate to be Tina.
Ugly Tina. That's a good name for a bar. Okay, next.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers gals. This is Anna calling, and I just wanted to share a story after listening to your controversial toys episode about like that murderous Tickle Me Elmo and like the weird Furbies and shit like that. So when I was younger, like a little kid, our house was struck by lightning, and so we didn't know it when it happened. It was just like this massive boom that just like shook our house.
Whoa.
And so like my dad went downstairs to like see if like a murderer was in our house or something. And so he's like walking down the stairs. And when I was little, I loved dolls. Like I had so many dolls.
Oh.
And so I had one that like would talk, that would like say things like, "Mama, feed me," all that weird shit.
Oh no.
And so my dad is like walking down the stairs looking to see if there's like a murderer in our house. And all he hears is just like, Mama, Mama,
Oh my God.
like in the pitch black after lightning had struck our house. Like he's scared as shit, finds out it was just like my doll making noise. Which I think about that happening now. Like I'm afraid just to like walk up and down my stairs like at night when nothing is wrong. So like for my house to shake and all I hear is like Mama, I would be like shitting my pants. I don't really know why it happened other than like probably like energy from the lightning and like energizing the doll. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm in human services for a reason. But yeah, so I was just thinking about weird dolls talking in fucking creepy ways and thought of that story. I hope you like it. La la la. Bye.
Wow.
Talking
Crazy.
dolls.
Not fun
That's
for
always
anyone.
fun.
Oddly, I watched a movie yesterday about someone who was struck by lightning.
Really? What happened to him?
Wow.
It's not a documentary. It's an Angelina Jolie movie, new on HBO. She plays like a firefighter. She gets struck by lightning.
Was it good?
It was only okay. It was less than okay. It was fine.
Wow.
Oh.
Subpar.
Wow.
It was subpar.
Don't let Angelina hear this.
Hey y'all, this is for web crawlers. My name is Rachel, longtime listener, first time caller. I'm calling all the way from the mythical land of Canada.
Ooh,
So a couple of episodes back, you asked for people to call in with their haunted objects, and I have a weird one. So this is gonna sound wacky. Like I don't even know what to think. But I own a haunted object, and the haunted object I own is a DVD box set of Sex and the City. I know. Okay, listen. So I was gifted this box set like 6 years ago by a friend who literally has like a rain cloud of misfortune around her. Like she's weirdly unlucky. Maybe my friend is haunted. Okay, I don't know. So I used to love Sex and the City before all this. So I was pretty jazzed about this present. I know, like, guilty pleasure. Actually, no, I'm not guilty. Like, I like it. Okay, whatever. So a few weeks after I got the box set, I was like, cool, I'm going to watch some of this. Okay, so the next day after watching it, honestly, nothing crazy happened, but I still vividly remember having, like, a historically crappy day. Literally just had, like, a horrible presentation at work. I burned my hand on that coffee pot, like the side thing. I missed the bus home, like just like dumb stuff like that. Just kind of like, okay. Seemingly like normal, kind of bad day. I didn't really think much about it until later. But like months later, I got drunk one night and was pretty bored. So I was like, I'm just going to watch a whole bunch of Sex and the City on my laptop. The next day, literally out of nowhere, my landlord was just like, bye. I'm renovating my house, so bye-bye now.
No.
Okay, so weird, yeah, and like seemingly unrelated, but wrong. So like a year or like whatever later, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch some of Carrie's dumb shenanigans again. I don't know, whatever. So I watched a few episodes, and the next day, the startup that I worked for, our boss / like CEO was like, okay, guys, I got a better job for a different company, so this company doesn't exist anymore. Okay,
no.
like honestly rude, but like again, seemingly unrelated to this box set, or like so I thought. Okay, so the next one and like kind of last one, like there were a few instances where I would like watch an episode here or there and just have like a horrible day the next day. But then like whatever, a couple year or whatever later, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like binge a whole bunch of Sex and the City, like just like get crazy. So I was watching, and this is kind of sad, so like FYI. But sorry, this is very upsetting. But the next day after I watched everything, I got a really unfortunate.
And there's a part two.
This
Really
is
unfortunate
crazy.
what?
Sorry, guys. It's Rachel from Web Crawlers again. I'm like such an asshole. I had to call back. Okay, so I binged a whole bunch of Sex in the City, and the next day I got a really unfortunate phone call that my dad passed away. Yeah, it's like really sad. And honestly,
God.
like since then, I literally never watched Sex in the City. Like I threw out the
Shouldn't.
box set. I was like, be gone from my life. Like even if I like see a meme or something of Carrie Bradshaw, I literally run in the other direction.
Oh my God.
I'm like even kind of worried that this phone call is going to like haunt me back. So like,
Oh my
please don't
God.
at me, Sex in the City ghost of DVD box set.
God.
Anyway, I just want to say that I love you guys. So tell me what you think, and I gotta go because Bigfoot Dick is blocking my car. Okay, love y'all. Bye.
Oh my God.
Oh
that's
my
so
God.
Crazy.
I'm so sorry. That's so sad.
I mean, also, I think John Tenney's talked about something like that before too, where it's like it could have been like randomly she watched that box set, had a random bad day the next day. So then she associates like that box set with bad things. And then so it's kind of like a manifestation, like bringing bad things every time she watches that. But that's insane. I mean, it's like that's a pretty strong coincidence.
Yeah.
That's really crazy. Or if it's alternatively, if it's her like comfort watch, usually when you have a comfort watch, you're watching that when things aren't going great already. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting. Good point.
Yeah. So
Good point.
interesting.
Hey guys, it's Rachel again. Okay, you don't have to play this message or anything if you don't want to. But in my last voicemail, it sounded pretty dark, like thinking about it. And I just want to tell you that my life is actually really good. Like, I'm really happy.
No, we're definitely playing this voicemail.
I know it sounded really bad, and then I went through a lot of shit. And honestly, like I'm really, really fine and really happy. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, Rachel.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you for the follow-up.
obsessed.
Good to
with that
hear.
follow-up.
Good to hear you're doing well.
Oh my God, I love that.
Okay, next message.
Okay, this is for web crawlers. Hey guys, I just listened to an episode from April 8th, and Angie's on there talking about birthdays and synchronicities with 2s and 6s. I don't know anything about 6, but 3 2s are my number, like 222. So that just stood out to me. And then I think 2 callers later was someone talking about how you all need to do numerology again. And he was talking about the number 420 keeps coming up for him. So 222 is my number, but today is 420. So it was synchronicity that I was listening to that episode because it was total random. Me picking episodes, and I didn't know that he was going to talk about that.
Weird.
So that was cool. Just wanted to share. My name's Liz. All right, thanks. Bye.
Crazy that
Oh.
we're so backed up that we're playing episodes from 420.
From last month,
Yeah.
April, early April. Okay, next one.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Betty.
Hi.
You know me infamously because I fixed Becca on you guys when I introduced this podcast to you. And for that, I am sorry. Just kidding. She is your number one fan, and I live through her. Anyways, I wanted to call in and just give a suggestion for an episode
Ooh.
that I have been really wanting to suggest for a long time because my sister's boyfriend recommended it to me. It is called Laughing Horses Orifice Headquarters, or LHOHQ, and it is a crazy, rabbit hole that you can dive down, and I don't actually really understand it at all, and that's why I need you guys to go through it for me. Tell me what it is, and that way I can have something to talk about with him next time we have a family get-together. Anyways, I also wanted to say my funny April Fool's joke I was going to try to pull on Becca was to say that Maria quit the podcast, but then I realized that she's so
God forbid.
ingrained in this podcast that she probably would just text Maria and be like, hey, is this true? And she'd be like, no, and then it would be over. So I was like, well, that wouldn't really pan out. But you know what? Next year, I'm going to go big. I'm going to say the web crawlers is quitting in general, and we'll see her have a gigantic meltdown.
Wow.
Or not. I don't know.
But anyways, I love you guys, and please do this topic because I really need something to talk about with him next time. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.
LHOHQ.
I looked it up. It says that there's apparently child porn on the website, so like I'm not going to go to it. And then it also says on Reddit, it says don't go to the website if you're epileptic. So I'm not going to go.
It's on IMDb. It's called Blame It on George, LHOHQ, the most dangerous rabbit hole on the internet. It's a documentary/comedy/horror. I don't know if I don't want to click on anything that has child porn because I don't want to get arrested. So
I know that's why I was like, I read the Reddit and I was like, I need to stop.
It's a weird website, maybe an ARG.
Okay, here it says, so if you didn't know, LHOHQ is a strange website with links to over 200 different pages, some of them containing flashing lights and colors, some of them containing nudity, and most are just weird images and text. Most of the pages contain contact information and addresses of various politicians. Their main website contains some articles with descriptions that are cut into gibberish. They also have had a few videos on there. One talks about mind control. Some have no visible meaning. I tried doing inspection on a page with an old man with a fat Ronald McDonald, and I was greeted with a long string of text. I don't know. Like,
what does any of this mean?
I don't know. It seems weird. Like, I don't want to. I'm not touching it.
I ain't touching that.
I ain't touching that. Sorry.
I ain't touching it.
But thank you very much, Betty. That was
thank you for your suggestion.
If anyone wants to look into that and let us know, go for it.
Hello.
Yes.
This here message is for the web crawlers.
Hello.
I just done finished that Canadian maple episode there.
Maple syrup.
And, well, hang on. First of all, hello, Allie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's wonderful. I'm doing great. And may I add, you look especially pretty today.
Oh, that's nice.
You're absolutely welcome.
Thank you.
Anyway, and I just want to say I'm sorry to Melissa about not believing about your quote-unquote Canadian husband. I shouldn't say quote-unquote anymore. But, I mean, you can't really blame me because, like, you just, whenever you talk to him, you're like, and he makes TV shows, and then he's a Canadian diplomat son who went to school in Switzerland and
sound fake.
or the same school as North Korean dictators. And I was just like,
That's true.
she's just, doesn't she know we love her? She doesn't have to lie like this. And then it turns out it's all true. That's crazy, boy. You live a crazy life out there in California. And I didn't know he was doing the new show Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And I was wondering,
You want a cameo?
next time he's on set, if he could tell Miss Shannon Dang that whole Jeb said hello.
Wow.
Bunch of sunshine on a cloudy day, I'll tell you what.
Oh.
Actually, I think I have a crush on old Martin there. Anyway,
Wow.
it's a great episode. Oh, and Maria.
Yeah.
Boy, you and Craig just live a life, don't you? I tell you what, every episode, you're just like, me and Craig, next episode could be on Ninja Warrior nuns, and you'd be like, oh, well, this past weekend, me and Craig took martial arts classes at the monastery. I'm jealous of y'all.
Jeb.
I don't
All right,
know. I
then.
mean, we do, I'm okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye, Jeb.
Tell Martin I said hi.
I will. I will.
Bye.
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 I mean,
Jeb.
do we love Jeb
that's-
or do we love Jeb?
We love
We
Jeb.
love Jeb.
But that's very nice.
Very nice, Jeb. Nice to hear from you. Martin is real, I promise. Okay.
Hello, this is a message for the web crawlers. I'm just here to confirm that the simulation is real because I was in the car listening to the mini-sode recently where a guy was writing in about his inappropriate feelings for Buc-ee's, which Buc-ee's is amazing.
Oh, right.
My fiance
is from Waco, and I can agree that it is the coolest place ever. But
Clean
I
bathrooms.
went in, I turned off the pot and went into the coffee shop, and I'm in Washington State, by the way, and the girl was wearing a Buc-ee's tie-dye t-shirt, and I was like, oh my gosh, my podcast was, and she looked at me like I was crazy, but it turns out that she had just been through Texas and had to get a Buc-ee's shirt.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Buc-ee is amazing. The simulation is real. I love you guys. Oh, and I had a dream last night that I cheated on my fiance with Jason Mantzoukas, and I was having kind of a crisis about it. And Allie was there, and she was like, I know how it is, girl.
There.
Been there. So, anyway, love you guys.
I used to think he was so hot, and then I saw him like 3 different times just like out and about in Silver Lake, and I was like, this means something. We're like supposed to be together, but like no dice.
Is he single?
I don't know.
Interesting. I've met him a few times. Nice guy.
Yeah, very nice guy.
I wouldn't know, guys.
Hey guys, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Amber from Oregon again. First of all, I'm sorry. I don't know why I get all freaked out when it beeps and I like lose my train of thought. But anyway, I was wanting to tell you guys about a little bit about the Teddy Cabin murders. It's actually, there's like 2 movies based on it. There's one called, Cabin 28. And then there's another movie called The Strangers, which is actually loosely based on the Teddy Cabin murders. But anyway, my family owns the town of Teddy, which is like this little dinky, mountain town. It's outside of a bigger town that's not even really that big itself, called Quincy, California. And I think it was like 1981. There were these murders that happened to this family, the Sharp family. And there's all this mystery surrounding it. You know, as a kid, we were always told it was like some bum that came off the railroad because, like, there's a railroad that runs right through there. And, yeah, there's, like, this huge mystery about it. And I know that it would be amazing on your guys' show because I'd love to hear, like, your input on it. Please do a show about it. By the way, I love you guys. I listen to you every day while I'm working. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I do dump runs, and I also take care of horses. So while I'm cleaning stalls, it's nice to hear your guys' laugh, and it kind of passes the time quicker. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Wow. Yeah,
that was a really scary movie, The Strangers.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't? Oh my God, it's so good.
The Strangers, no.
And they made a sequel too, like The Strangers Pray at Night or something.
Oh, interesting. That was the last voicemail.
Oh, fantastic. Look how that happens.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, keep those babies coming, and we have so many more to do. Who knows? We might do a double this week. You never know, baby.
You never know.
You never know. Because we also have to read some emails next time as well. Anyways, I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And I, producer Maria.
Bye, folks.
Bye, folks.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.